Who the hell can wait till morning? Talk now at latenightsportsradio.com.
Body moving, body moving, body moving, we be body moving, body moving, body moving, body moving, we be body moving, body moving, body moving, body moving, we be body moving, body moving, a body moving, body moving, body moving, body 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 body
body 87 Sports Fans Live. It's the NFL Hour. Little elongated intro there.
Oh, my God.
The Beastie Boys remix.
That was very long.
That was awesome, though.
I did that because I can, in my head, I'm picturing the two of you going, all right, Keith, you can talk. Okay, Keith.
I was thinking that, too.
I was actually thinking, patience, be patient, be patient.
Wait for it.
Stay on target.
Keith Grieve and Steve Taylor from 87sportsfans.com here in hour number 2. And you know what that means, kids? It's the NFL Hour with Jim Saranteas from thefantasygreek.com. Jim, welcome back to the program.
Guys, how are you? Thanks for having me back. And let me, before we talk any football whatsoever, just compliment you guys on your segment with Adam Rubin. I listened to most of it, and it was excellent.
Oh, well, thanks. Like, we were talking a bit during the break. I was just saying, don't screw it up. Don't screw it up. Don't screw it up.
And Keith, I have to compliment you further. Really, I'm actually about to do it. I think you had the best analogy I have heard yet on any show or any segment anyone has done.
What was that?
It was the one where you made the analogy of more walks than a sit-in.
Oh, you like that?
That was great.
I thought it was great. I thought a whole 30 seconds on that one before I said it.
Yeah. I thought that was good. And Steve, you had one too, but I can't remember it right now. Keith was just so good.
well, thanks, Jim. I probably didn't, but thank you for saying that I did.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I just love the way that sounds. So, we got a big football game here, kids, coming up.
You think?
Yeah.
You think?
In case you didn't notice.
It's a super kind of game.
Do we want to talk about that first? Because I got to tell you, this Deflategate stuff is really getting
It's
sick.
annoying. It's absolutely annoying. Folks, if you want, you can read my thoughts on 87sportsfans.com. I think that this is being completely blown out of proportion, and the part that's driving me crazy about it is I'm at the point now where I don't care that if or when the Patriots cheated. Now I just wonder what the hell the NFL is doing that they can't investigate this thing in a day and make a ruling.
You know what kills me even further is there is not a single person that I have heard of. And if somebody's out there that talked about this, please let me know who it was. No one has said that the deflated balls made a difference in that game.
No, because, I mean, if you look at it, they said that the balls were the balls were fixed at halftime. So the Patriots were up 17-7 at halftime, and then they outscored the Colts 28-0 in the second half with supposedly regulation footballs. So what the hell's that's what kills me. I'm like, so if there was a discrepancy, obviously the correct footballs help the Patriots. So what's the issue?
No, I missed, and I be honest, I'm a little bit lazy. Didn't really go looking for it. Don't the Colts use the same ball as the Patriots? Am I missing that?
My understanding has always been that it's the same game balls that are in use by everybody, and every single game ball was affected by this.
Yes.
So why wouldn't the Colts have an equal advantage?
Well, because they said that it's because Brady likes the balls
It's not how
a little
Andrew
softer.
Luck likes the
Maybe
ball.
Andrew Luck likes them firmer. So
give me a break.
you're going in Brady's comfort zone. But it's a bunch of garbage. I agree with Robert Kraft, who I applaud him for getting up before any of the other Patriots did during Media Day and addressing everyone at the Super Bowl, saying that if the NFL does not find a culprit, they better apologize to the Patriots because this has been truly ridiculous, especially the fact that in the 3 days that the NFL was at New England and the Patriots were still there before leaving to go to the Super Bowl, they somehow did not interview Tom Brady. And now they're going to try to make the attempt to interview him at the Super Bowl, which is insanity to me. I mean, how badly are you trying to throw a wrench in the fact that the Patriots could potentially win another Super Bowl? I mean, it's insane to me. It's absolutely insane.
This is, there's a word that hasn't been thrown out that often, and that's gamesmanship. Okay? There's a difference between cheating and gamesmanship.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Cheating is, cheating would be in football, I don't know, stick them on your hands. Vaseline on your sleeves.
Videotaping a team's practice.
Videotaping the team's practice.
The week of your game against them.
All that stuff. Deflating the football, which not for nothing, it was raining, so I don't know why you would want a deflated football in the rain, because it would just make it harder to throw a spiral, in my opinion. Just let this go. Just let it go. It didn't make a difference in the game. It wasn't a shootout that came down to the last drive, and thank God Tom Brady had deflated balls. I love saying that. But it was a blowout. The Colts were manhandled. Whether the footballs were inflated to the proper PSI, it had nothing to do with the outcome of the game. So stop wasting our time by covering this ridiculous issue.
Yeah. And I mean, this all goes back to Brady and Belichick still having to answer for Spygate. Them spying on the Jets. Because if that never happened, I do believe this is a non-issue. But for some reason, and I blame ESPN for this, because as soon as they get a hint or a sniff of a story, they play it to death. And that's what's happened with this story. I mean, it really is like you said, Keith, gamemanship. I mean, for those of you who are Bears fans, George Halas back in the day, what was it, Keith? He had a dog that he would let loose onto the field if he needed a timeout and they were out of timeouts.
If he ran out of timeouts, he would let the dog run.
I mean, this stuff's been going on forever. Teams that turned off the hot water to other teams' locker rooms or gave them ratty towels. And, this stuff's been going on forever. For some reason, this is as big a deal, because they've made as big a deal of this as a player taking steroids in baseball. It's gotten as much coverage as that.
Yeah. George Halas used to sell seats on the opponent's bench.
Yeah.
You know what? I find it difficult to sort of view this as a story because we've really got Bill Belichick has denied all knowledge of anything that has happened. Tom Brady has denied all knowledge of anything that's happened. And the only way the story works that they inflated these balls would be someone having to have knowledge that a pound or two less is preferable to Tom Brady. Because supposedly this was going on for a while. I mean, the Ravens were saying that the Patriots were doing this, which begs the question, why is it suddenly a story now and wasn't a story back when the Ravens played the Patriots, or have played the Patriots God knows how many times over the years. So, everything about this is questionable as a story. And to hear some people say this is about the integrity of the game, I find to be disturbing.
Give me a break. It's ridiculous. Just give me a break.
We are now talking about, let's videotape when the balls are filled. Let's put it on national TV so we can all sit there and watch while a person fills the balls with air or checks to make sure that they're the right poundage. I don't get it.
It's ridiculous.
It all just sort of comes out of nowhere. And who from the Colts is complaining about this?
None of them.
Anybody?
No.
Has one person from the Colts organization in any way said they cheated or this was disadvantageous, or has Andrew Luck said, I couldn't tell what was wrong with the balls, I just thought it was me, but it could have been the balls? Anybody?
No. Andrew Luck was making jokes at the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Well, said he was deflated.
And the worst part is that it sullied this great matchup in the Super Bowl, because if the Patriots win you're going to have those people that are saying, oh, well, they must have cheated because, they cheated with the balls. They cheated with... And if they lose, Patriot fans could have a legitimate gripe saying, well, the NFL has put unnecessary pressure and focus on this whole Deflategate, and they just took them out of the game. So, it seems like this whole thing is just completely ruined to this point what could be a great matchup in the Super Bowl. For nothing. For garbage. For media time.
I love Bill Belichick's discussion of that he's embarrassed to say how much time he has spent on this issue. I couldn't imagine being the head coach of a team worth billions of dollars that is making millions of dollars and having to stop what you're doing to try and figure out, did somebody intentionally let air out of the footballs and why?
This is about people hating the big dog. People hate the Yankees. Okay, people hate the Lakers when they're good. Now that they suck, everyone's happy. They're stomping on the throat. Now, the Patriots are the NFL's closest thing to a dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
They've been good for, 14 years now? And no other team, no other franchise has been able to sustain that kind of success in the modern free agent era. So everyone's brain has to jump to, well, they've got to be doing something illegal. They got to be up to something. They got to be doing something that nobody else knows about. And so now somebody gets wind that the footballs felt a little soft, and oh my God, they've only won all this time because they're deflating footballs. It's so
well, that's another
stupid.
thing. It is up to the officiating before and during the game to ensure that everything is to spec. The footballs, the play, everything. So you got to also look at the NFL saying, well, if they have been getting away with this, how have the officials not caught this? Because they're supposed to be checking them throughout the game, is what I've heard.
Well, Steve, I think they did. I think they recognized something was wrong with the footballs, and immediately the head referee ran up to Bill Belichick and said, "Why are your balls so soft?"
Sorry. I can't stop that every time I hear that.
You walked right into it. There we go.
He lotions them.
We've beaten this to death.
It really is. It is the most ridiculous story